is going on, everybody? So it is the day after Christmas, and people are already deciding on their New Year's resolution of what they're going to do heading into the new year. And inevitably, every year, people start out with great intentions, and they generally quit February or March, and then the gyms become empty once again until the next year. So, big recommendation I would give everybody who is planning to make some sort of physical change this year is to don't go too hot out of the gate. Make sure you establish a new rhythm, routine, and some form of consistency that is sustainable. Because a lot of people will come out of the gate too hot and they'll tweak a muscle, get injured, and then that'll lead to a disruption of the rhythm that they're trying to establish, and then they just quit coming to the gym altogether, and then they don't see any change because they haven't shown up enough times. They haven't established consistency yet to drive the change that they're wanting. So start out with less than you think is necessary. Start out with a small dose of exercise so that you can come back and do it again and again and again. And then at some point, when that dose becomes easy, you can begin to increase maybe the number of sets that you're doing, or maybe you increase the number of reps. And then gradually, once that threshold is reached, you can do 3 sets of 5, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Maybe you increase the intensity by 2.5 to 5%. It's all about small, consistent wins over time that is going to yield the best results possible. And a lot of people want some kind of answer that is sexier than that, but that's all there is to it. Is consistency wins all the time. So show up. That's a huge part of the battle. The other issue that a lot of people have is they want some sort of absolute answer to their problem. They want to know exactly what exercises to do, exactly how many sets and reps. And the truth of the matter is this: I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a lot of trial by fire. You're going to have to test and try out different things. So like I was telling a guy this morning who has a history of back issues, and this is consistent with other folks I've seen with back problems, is you have to start out with a very, very, very minimal dose of exercise, especially when someone's coming back from a back injury. And let's say it's 1 set of 10 with an extremely light load. That 1 set of 10, they perform it, they come back to you and say, I was wrecked for 3 or 4 days. That really sucks. I don't want to do that again. Okay, that's fine. Then we just record that information and move forward, and at least we have useful information for the future. So next time they come in, we might do something completely different and say, okay, well, we tried 1 set of 10 of this exercise. Let's try 1 set of 10 of exercise B. See how that works. Yeah, okay, that gave me a little bit. It hurt for a day or two, or not hurt, but I was sore for a day or two, and then I was okay. All right, we take that data down, and then we try something else. And then over time, you begin to kind of have this Rolodex in your mind of what exercises are most effective for that individual. And I don't want to say good exercise and bad exercise, because there is an appropriate level and appropriate exercises to do for individuals depending on the context, depending on the situation. So anytime you run into somebody who's an absolutist, or they're saying never do this or never do that, or it's always bad, anytime they're making one of those red flag statements, I would be extremely cautious with what they're about to say. So just a few thoughts there as you move into the new year. So one little plug I want to make here is if you need help or you have questions and you're not sure where to begin, you can email me anytime, travis@dynamichp.net, and we can hop on a free phone call to talk about, what are your goals? Would you like some guidelines? How can I help you? So that's one place to start. Secondly, do have a free newsletter through Dynamic HP that comes out 3 times a week, and you can join that. The third thing you can do is you can hop on Dynamic HP and hop on my paid newsletter. It's called Trim the Fat. And at this point, it's become a virtual newsletter that I deliver once a month that is generally 30 to 60 minutes in duration of various topics related to strength training, conditioning, recovery, nutrition, supplementation. And that comes out on the 15th of each month for $15 per month. So if you would like to try any of that stuff out, go to dynamichp.net and get started today. Have a good day.